This video, I'm going to go over some miscellaneous items, and a lot of times this is a little bit more advanced. So I'm gonna go through these and just kind of show you where they are. If you don't know what these things are, don't worry about it. We cover all the things that you need to do in the other videos. So I'm in the setup tab, and there is a settings tab right here. And this first item is the favicon file. And the favicon file is the little icon that shows up in the browser tab. If you Google favicon or create favicon, there are favicon creators where you can create them, and then you can upload the file here. If you know what a touch icon is, you can upload it here. If you know what a Facebook share thumbnail is, you can upload it here. You can start doing all your meta tag and all your SEO stuff, and the first item is the site name. So you could just type out like your photography studio name, and then you can come down here and put in your meta tag description. And a lot of times this is like the icing on the cake. I don't even know if it's that. It's maybe the sprinkles on the icing on the cake for SEO stuff, but it's still good to fill this stuff in. If you have something, a code that needs to be inserted into the head tag, this is where you can drop that. So if you're using some sort of embed code that you need to put in the head tag, this is the spot for that. If you are going to be tracking stuff with Google Analytics, you can put in the UA code, which is UA dash whatever your special number is that it gives you, or whatever tracking Google Analytics tracking code. You can dump the code in there. So if you're going to be doing any kind of tracking, this is the place to do that. If you are using Facebook and you're using the Facebook pixel, it's going to give you an ID code for that pixel. You can put that right in here. If you want to force the browser SSL, now remember, it says warning here. So don't play around with this if you don't know what you're doing. But if you have an SSL certificate and you want to do this, ask us about this maybe, put in a support ticket, and ask if you should turn this on or not. If you don't know what it is, don't touch it. You can force non-www. So this determines if you have www set up or not www set up, how it reroutes. And so you can turn this on or off based on your settings. Again, if you don't know what this is, put in a support ticket and ask us, or don't use it. And then the last thing are clean URLs. Clean URLs you can do if you want your URLs to be whatever your domain is /about for the about page, or /contact to be a clean URL to display whatever that title is. You can turn on clean URLs just by clicking this item. But don't do this if you're in temporary mode. You only do this stuff once your site is live. And then you can customize your 404 page. You can build a 404 page and then choose from the list to build that 404 page. So make any changes here, click save at the bottom. And then I also want to show you our language tab. So if you come into the language tab, there are a lot of items in here for the language. So like the 404, the default 404, here's the title and the description. And there's a button in here for home. So in the other videos, we talk about the automatic home button. If you're using a different language, you can change that there. This credits button is at the bottom in the footer. If you want to change what that says, you can change that, etc. But really, that's it. That's kind of like the what I call the miscellaneous drawer of all this extra stuff that is a lot of times more advanced. So if you have specific questions or you don't know what this stuff is and you want to know what it is, you can put in a support ticket. If you know what it is and you feel good using it, go ahead and use it. If you don't know what it is, I would hesitate and go ahead and put in that support ticket first. So again, with anything, if you have a question, put in a support ticket. We're happy to answer it.